Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Tries to play it through. Oh, this is... And he shoots! Ruud van Nistelrooy, a giant among strikers. He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Manchester United.
Shoots! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Desperate defending required here. Nakamura plays it short. Impressive jump! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
No, that's been intercepted. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, played right into his path. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level.
Cambio di giocatori.
And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that'll be the end of that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would readily vote as the world's greatest. It was January 2018 that Virgil van Dijk first wore the famous red shirt. So I wonder, Jim, does he still rank as number one?
I would say so, Peter. In fact, the title-winning season of 2024-2025 was statistically one of his better seasons, having been one of the club's most consistent performers. Only missed one league game. This at a time when you think age and injuries are good.
Tevez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Tevez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Now, can they get him away? That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Eze really was well marshalled there because he was...
Shot, surely! And over, just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He's shifting through the gears here. Stam clears without hesitation. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu. And it's Figo. That has found him in acres of space. And he's there to get it away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, it's come loose. Cantona absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Figo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's free. Matheus Cunha! Goal, Milan! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Scholes running with intent. Cantona picks it up out wide. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Scholes.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Van Dijk. Cantona was in no mood for any of that. Tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, they can break here. Stam. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Tevez. 30 minutes gone. This is a promising build-up. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass. Now it's Figo. And this is Neymar. That is good alertness. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Nicked it back promptly. Maldini concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Cantona. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Eze. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Gerrard. Eze looking to receive it in space. Stam.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And here's Cantona, and he welcomes it in. And he's quick to snatch it back. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Ball is over the line. Tries to cross. Wan-Bissaka can get it clear.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Eze. Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nuno Mendes. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played down the flank. Now it's Eze. There's the delivery. And that is well cleared. Oh, he's having a go! Wan-Bissaka can clear it away. And it's Gerrard. Nuno Mendes. And here's Eze. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Milan have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. That is ended up in no man's land. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Milan can try it again now. Corner number 3 coming up. Cunha goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Tries one from range! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Law looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice bit of trickery. Cafu makes a move down the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the shot! And that's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19, numero 10, Neymar. Numero 23, numero 11, numero 5.
He's given it away.
Scholes.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Numero 24, Gerrard.
Pings it across.
Il numero 8.
He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Il numero 18.
He's gone backward here.
Il numero 3.
And it's been hooked away. Cafu. Pedri. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedri is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found the way through. Can he finish?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually think...
He's having a hit! And a truly agonising miss.
Cantona clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but...
Tries a shot! And no mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Maldini has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. He's having a good look here.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Oh, this is a great position. And Tevez! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Irwin plays it short. That's a throw. Now here's the delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Scholes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Van der Sar gets it clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Bruno Fernandes. No way through. Pedri. AC Milan could counter here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nuno Mendes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. That is a brilliant interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Well, and there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.